Here he comes, here he comes. Got him, got him, got him! I'm on. No, that's a fish. Always right, but we gotta go fish. Got him. All right, I'm gonna do this video a little bit differently. My goal here is to kind of explain what's going on with this fish, but then a little bit later in the video, I wanna go more in depth about what we did to get this fish to eat. So, backstory, our club has an outing in the spring every year, and this year it was in the Hayward area. Most guys fish Lake A in the Hayward area, and Matt and I came into this with the idea of we wanted to fish something different. We had a different lake in mind, and the good news for us was that Jack had actually been fishing this lake a lot in the last year or so, and he's gotten a lot of really good information on the lake, and he was able to give us some good starting points. And actually between Friday and Saturday, the two boats, we had, I want to say 2 fish on that never made it back to the boat, and a handful of other bites, follows. We were on fish, and so we were determined to make something happen. And off for maybe 20 minutes? Yeah. An hour. We fished till 11:30.
So that's 11:30 is 15 and a half, minus 14 and a half. So, I mean, probably close to, and then today, so probably 45 hours on the boat. Go for it. It's a lot of time. A lot of boat time. Hurry and zoom us up at this point.
Here he comes, here he comes. Got him, got him! Go around the back, go around the back. Ready? Yeah. Oh, dude.
Buzzer beater.
Dude.
Stupidest thing that's ever happened.
Oh, it's a beautiful.
37 quarter. 37 and a quarter. Okay.
Alright, and then just film me releasing it. Go right here.
thick fish.
She's blind in this level.
See that? That's how come you caught her and I didn't. I'm gonna text that in. You hear that? Yeah.
All right, so I wanted to try something a little bit different with this video. I haven't really done anything like this before, but if there's anybody who's new to musky fishing, or if you are just interested in how we break down a lake and look at some things, this is how this fish was caught. We picked up on a pattern early in the weekend that these fish were active when there was weeds and deep water. So anything like these submerged humps or underwater points, things like that were jumping out to us immediately on the map. This is exactly where I caught that fish. Two things pulled us to this area, well, I guess three things. The first was this hump right here that we got over there, and if you've ever used Navionics, you know that sometimes it's not quite right. That didn't exist. So we kept working, and this kind of point and inside turn right there did exist, and it was awesome because there's a bunch of weeds up on top of it, just like this, and surrounding this entire thing was deep water. It was kind of warm this weekend. It had been drizzly, rainy, but overall the kind of trend had been that it was warm. So what we had found out was weeds with deep water, so those fish could slink off into that deep water and get cool and stay kind of hidden from boat traffic or whatever, I don't know. So we pinned this spot on the map, we ran over to it, and we fished this inside edge on kind of a dreary day. That red X right there, that is the first place we contacted this fish, moved it. Matt had it follow on a pole pause bait, a beaver. Rainy day, overcast, kind of cruddy the whole day, and that fish was really lazy. It came in, but that was about it. We fished it for a little bit longer, and then we started hitting other spots on the lake. The last day, though, we came back to this spot with about a half hour left to fish, and Matt moved that fish almost immediately right about in there, and that fish came in again on the exact same beaver, again very lazy. Honestly, Matt didn't even see that fish. I saw the follow, it turned off so far away from the boat that Matt didn't see it from the front of the boat. I saw it kind of swimming off in the back of the boat. And so we knew we were gonna fish this spot out for the last 15 minutes or so. And we had worked our way kind of down into here, and we were spinning around, and we were working our way back up this way, making casts into the weeds like this. And Matt said, we only have about 10 minutes left before we have to leave because we had a wrap-up meeting. And he put us on, we call it rabbit mode on the Minn Kota. It's just, the fastest it'll go. And said, we're going to finish this spot out and then we got to go. And so we made it to about right here. And right about here is where this video took place. And you can see very close to where that fish had been hanging out, where I'd put money on it, that the fact that it was the same fish we saw and caught all 3 times. But yeah, that's kind of what we did to make this fish happen. So to kind of summarize, what we did is we picked up on a pattern. A lot of help from our buddy Jack, who had been fishing this lake all summer and had some kind of starting points for us. Weeds, hump, shallow water, underwater points, and then deep water nearby. So once we had that pattern, we just started skimming the map, looking for anything that we could go graph and see what it looked like. And so once we found out there were weeds kind of in this whole area, we knew that there was going to be fish around, and there was. It was awesome. It's probably some of the coolest footage I've ever got. And it got me, I think, 3rd place in this it was a club outing. It wasn't really a tournament, but still fun to place in that. It was, we were calling it a buzzer beater because it was at the last minute. And it was just a lot of fun. So if this helped you, awesome. If you just are tired of listening to me ramble, or you already left, that's fine too. But I do appreciate you guys watching. Next video is really cool. Next video is my personal best muskie, 49 3/4 inches. It's a southern Wisconsin fish, and I am absolutely stoked to have caught it, and I'm even more stoked to put the footage out because it's just one of those cool memories that I've got now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.